much for coming out. What you're going to see tonight is two back-to-back teams. We have many Herald teams here watching the Prep Theater, and they are rotating schedules, so you can always come back and you won't see probably the same two teams in the same sequence. Keep things spicy in your life. If you haven't been to improv before, what Herald is this format. You don't have to worry about those technical details, but essentially somebody's going to come out. They're going to ask you for a word or a phrase or maybe something more specific, depends on the team. Listen up, all right, and then do what they ask. And then you're going to answer. So if they said, what's your favorite kind of sandwich, you would say pimento sandwich, right? And then they might ask you a few questions, and they'll have a whole show based off of the idea of pimento sandwiches. And everything's made up, nothing's pre-planned, so it's very exciting to be a spectator for these events. So we're so glad you're here. Are you ready for your first team? Yeah. All right, please put your hands together and give a very warm welcome to Oh That Baby!
We're Oh That Baby. Yeah. And all we need from you to get started tonight is, can we get a location that is bigger than a 7-Eleven, but smaller than an airport?
Graveyard.
A graveyard. Wow. With the National Park Service, I can give you a tour through this historical graveyard where one famous person died. His name was Ronald McDougal, and he was my great-grandfather. The only thing he was known for was raising horses. Those horses helped bring about the revolution. Find me at 5 and 7 p.m. only on weekdays.
My name's Billy. And I mow this graveyard every week. Every week I take good particular care. Look at that blade. Cut evenly. That's right. This graveyard is my pride and joy.
I am Ronald McDougal. I've been dead for quite a long time. I'm a ghost, and I go around correcting all the false information my great-great-grandson gives out about me. There's been several misconceptions passed down through the years, and I don't like falsities.
I'm Walter Chang. I live at this graveyard, and I'm playing hide and go seek with my brothers. I hope they find me because it's scary behind this tombstone.
I'm Camille Smith III. My grandma Camille Smith I used to tell me all the time how pretty I was. She would always follow up by saying that you have such a bad temper. So that's how I grew up, to be just pretty and moody. I come here every now and then just to remind her of that.
Peter, Grandma told me that I should come down here to hang out with our ancestors. I don't know how anybody lays on any of these tombs. They're really uncomfortable. I get that I should be here and learn about the history of our family, and it's a long lineage or whatnot, but it's just dusty and really dark. Ugh. History. Wow, what a tour I have today! Hi, folks! Welcome to the McDougal resting place, okay? Anybody have any major questions today? You look like you have a question.
When did the majority of the people die here?
Who fucking cares? We're here to talk only about Ronald McDougal, okay?
It's Robert, you dumb fuck.
And he was a normal guy, but an emperor too many, okay? Especially his horses. His favorite horse was named Topeka, okay?
That's right for once.
Woo! You have a question, don't you? Because you're so... Woo!
Was Topeka a racing horse?
No, it was a revolutionary stallion. They would put cannons on her and she'd just run around.
She wasn't a 3-ton fucking horse. She was a normal horse. She was a racing horse. Can't put a cannon on a horse.
You know, sometimes I wish I could just talk to the people who used to be in my life, like my dad who also passed away. But if my grandfather were here, he'd say, ooh, I was fancy and I had horses and I helped bring along the revolution.
I'd say if I had a corporeal body, I'd hit you. But no, I can't touch you.
And what's interesting is he also had 7 other loveless marriages before he got to my grandmother. Okay?
They all died of natural causes. He never points that out.
He most likely murdered them.
It was the 1700s. Everybody died young.
And funny enough, Ronald lived to be 90, which then was very odd. You have a question, sir? You're here looking all giddy. And for a graveyard, that's interesting.
I heard that he used to kiss his horses tenderly.
With tongue, because he actually has lineage from the French. So do I.
Well, yeah, no shit. If I'm French, you're French.
Boy, you hiding out in this grave again?
Yeah, I was hiding behind the big mausoleum.
What'd I tell you about that? You messing up my grass back there, patting it all down, making it brown.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you understand?
Yes, I understand. They leave me. They never find me, and there's no restroom on this graveyard, so I have to go somewhere.
Restroom?
Yeah, they don't think of that at this graveyard.
You know you could do me a favor, right?
Don't quite know what you're talking about.
Well, let me tell you how grass works, particularly this graveyard grass. This graveyard grass grows in the heat of the sun, and it scorches it, but it needs a little bit of moisture.
Oh, you're gonna use me as a water fountain. A sprinkler system. Oh, I don't think I can do that. I don't drink enough water.
Well, there's been a water ban in this city for about, I don't know, all summer long, and I just need some help with my grass here.
I'm dehydrated too with the water ban. I don't get enough water myself.
Okay, no water ban, but next time, you and your friends, when you come, you're gonna grab a mower, and you're gonna help me.
So you're gonna make me a gardening company also? You're gonna make me into a big lawnmower? That's what you want me to become? A sprinkler and a lawnmower?
I prefer to call you my mentee. How about that? Work for free a little bit, help me get this big expansive grave and that one fancy dead guy, French dead guy over there, mowed real nice.
You want me to kill people too? Mow over a French person? That's gross. I see that in movies sometimes, but it always ends really bad.
Son, are you dumb? Why are you going
Sorry.
Thank you.
For what?
For leaving some room for me to sit down properly.
It's my great grandfather's grave. I feel like I should be entitled to more space. You know, sprawl out.
Excuse me. This is my grandmother, Camille Smith the First. I'm the third one. I deserve more space here.
Sorry. So you're saying Camille Smith, the one, the first,
That's there.
is better than Otto von Smith, the first? I don't think so. Okay. Grandma told me to come here to learn our history, and I've learned it. Okay. Otto was a badass bitch. Okay. He built this motherfucking cemetery. Okay. If it wasn't for Otto von bitch-ass Smith, you wouldn't see none of this fancy wrought iron. You wouldn't see that sweet old cute little grave. You wouldn't even be sitting on anything right now. So.
You're forgetting. My family is paying for that space. So technically my family is paying for you and your whole family to have this whole place.
And so this whole graveyard supposedly was built by the Egyptians. Who knew, right?
How the fuck could he even think that?
What book did you read to learn about your family history? Because you're clearly not reading well.
My great-grandmother passed down a specific, we call it our familial tomb. It always sits right above our hearth, or on our hearth, I guess. Not the part in the fireplace, but above it. What's that? Mantle. The mantle. It sits okay. And it's handwritten, it's beautiful, there's hand-drawn family trees and everything, and it all dates back to Otto with, bless his soul, rest his soul, Kirk was on a roll. How he just built up this town, and he knew people were gonna die eventually, and where do people go when they die? In the ground. Where are we gonna put them in the ground? In a graveyard. Therefore, Otto built this baby.
Is that thing just like written down by the professional? Is it notarized? Is this something
I would
that
call my mother and her mothers before that all professionals, yes.
There's something that's not computing here because my grandma was real mean. And the only way that she was real mean is if she just was more entitled than your family. So something is not adding up here.
Your great-grandmother sounds like a real, peach.
And then the flood in 1980, all the bodies rose out of the ground and left. They say it's haunted because the bodies aren't here anymore, just the gravestones.
That did happen.
All right, how you gonna sing, everybody? Woo! Wait a minute.
You did not give us enough time to hide.
Yeah,
Like, that was literally.
Wait, are you playing? Like,
Yeah, no, sorry, you looked at me. I wanna
right.
participate.
All right, how you gonna sing, everybody?
Coach, what are you doing?
If you want us to get the reps in, Coach, you gotta give us a countdown, because otherwise we don't have time to hide.
Okay. And
Wait, Coach, I got a question. How do you hide?
Are we really doing this?
Well, you always talk about the countdown part.
Okay. The way that you hide, you get behind a tree, you get behind, I don't know, somebody else. She's tall enough for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we know where the best spot for hiding is, though?
Where you're not seen.
I've never seen
You mean physically or like?
Talk to your mom about that.
She didn't see me either.
Yeah,
I'm at school.
Talk to your dad about that.
He's gone.
I have an abstract question. If I hide behind her, who is she gonna hide behind?
If we face each other, are we technically hiding behind one another simultaneously?
Yes, all right. How to sing, everybody? You lost again.
Sorry, but like, when I'm at the dinner table, my family members don't let me speak, and it's like I'm not even there.
This is not hide and speak. Say it with me. See. Okay. So.
Who does the seeking, though? Because nobody's hiding or seeking right now.
Oh my God, you see me?
Hey, Topeka. I killed another wife for you. Surprise racehorse.
So much.
Sit in this barn all day with you. Topeka, were you about to speak?
My Topeka's having an affair. I thought I was his only racehorse. He's not having an affair with the owner. Oh,
Wait, I have a talking horse?
I didn't know you could hear me.
It's okay, Topeka. Hey. It was for the best. Okay. Don't.
General, the barn door was open. We have a spare horse that we could strap a cannon to and send into battle. Also, why'd your horse run away?
She broke up with me. We kind of had a thing.
Oh. Can you talk about it? There's a war, like
No.
a revolution.
What's the point of freedom if you don't have love?
I'm just gonna let that sink in for a moment.
I don't care if they kill me.
If we sit in this barn long enough, they definitely
Hurry. We got to have a talk.
Okay, go ahead.
I think I'm ready to retire from the graveyard.
What?
I said I'm ready. Matter of fact, I know I am. I'm ready to retire from the graveyard.
Do you mean that you're gonna be around here all day with me?
That's right. I won't be mowing and clipping and hedging and other graveyard stuff. I won't be doing that no more. Mow. And we'll get to spend time together.
Honey, that's a terrible idea. We spent the last 30 years together just because you spent most of your time away.
What? We've been together for 30 years and you saying you don't want to do 30 more? With my pension.
No, what I'm saying is that the 30 more happen if you're away. I'm betting on this, just like in the right environment. With you away.
You don't want me at home to mow the yard and to clip the hedges and to do graveyard stuff?
But why you have that kid that you bring every now and then, and he does a great job?
Oh, that kid. I remember I brought that kid. Oh.
So I just finished drinking my 5th gallon of water this hour. So I'll be ready any minute. Okay, any minute. Give me an hour.
Yeah. All right. Thank you,
Also,
son.
those bones that he gave me for compensation, I can't use them.
We'll figure it out tomorrow. How about that?
Okay, I'll be back.
That guy is killing my ferns.
You hired him. He keeps my tulips real nice.
I mean, my gosh, and then, did you see what he did to our bathroom?
I mean, I can blame him with the amount of, the gallons of water that you gave him. Let's go back to our conversation, though. I really think that you should rethink your decision.
Retirement.
Yes.
Well, you know, I've worked hard. Back breaking, bone bending, hair raising.
And honey, I appreciate it so much. But I just want you to keep doing it.
My pension will buy you a nice car.
So
So when are you gonna tell her you've been having an affair this whole time for 30 years? I can't just hide out in closets when she comes home from work early.
As long as the balls entertain her, it's gonna be fine. Just let me just convince her about it. I don't wanna. Look, I've been having this like real sweet deal for like 30 years, and I'm not willing to give it up just for 30 more.
Yeah, me too. I had to hide in the closet while you had a whole conversation with her about a man who shits in your garden and pisses on your flowers. I wanted that details.
Hey, ghost of great uncle, grandpa, whatever, Otto, if you were there, like, can you leave me a sign or something? Because like I'm just dealing with a lot of negativity in this graveyard, which I guess makes sense because there's a lot of like, there is a lot of death. Like people aren't dying, but they're already dead here. It's like, just
Lick in the ear? I hope you can feel that lick in the ear.
Uncle Otto, if I'm remembering from like Mom's book, you did have a weird thing about licking ears. Yeah, I think you're there.
It worked! It worked! I'm communicating with my progeny.
So like I know I can't see you or hear you or anything, but it's so nice to be your progeny or something. Mom calls me that all the time. Supposedly that's what I am to you.
He's such a beautiful boy. Let me kiss him on the cheek.
Well, Otto, wow, it's really Uncle Otto, I don't.
Well, first you lied to me about the history of your family, then you tell me about that ghost of your great-grandfather that licks your face and kisses you with tongue. I'm just thinking that we're going from history to science fiction to sort of like
It's
a
not
fairy story.
It's not science fiction. It's in my mom's book. Okay, it's right there above the harp mantle thing. Okay.
Honey, I want you to have this book. It's,
Mom, I can't take the harp mantle book.
no,
Mantle book.
I need you to have it.
Why do you need me to have it? You're always holding on to it, Mom. I feel weird to separate you from the book.
I need you to know that things are great.
Welcome to the Church of Scientology. Take this book, give it to your loved ones, and tell them the truth.
But like, should I hide it with like a different cover?
Of course. Name it Family Memories.
My family memories, and I need you to have it.
Mom, can you just open the book and like walk me through some of the memories first? Because
I wonder if she can feel the lick on her ear.
Have you ever heard of photons?
Yeah, no, we've talked about them in like chemistry class. But
Sorry, I didn't mean photons. I meant something else.
All right, let's lower this body right into the ground. Who's gonna be?
I'll be the body this. Guys, like I know we've done it the same way every time, but I want to be face down this time.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I was just a little worried.
No, yeah, no.
Like, you guys sure you don't have any problems with me being face down?
You did it for the keg last week, right?
yeah,
You remember how many times you practiced this already?
Okay.
you will probably want to take your glasses off first.
No.
Okay.
Aren't you?
But why do you want to be face down? Like, it's not about us. You're climbing.
Yeah, wouldn't you want to be face up to like see like as you're being lowered down? It's like, oh, my loved ones.
Fake cry around you.
Yeah, you can see them crying as opposed to like,
No, no. That is the reason I want to be face down.
Right. And somebody could like,
No.
oh, you know, somebody could be like, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, right? Yeah.
Are you denying our emotions by
No,
just
no.
like facing backwards?
Am I allowed to speak in this situation? Y'all are just gonna shut my
Sorry, no. I just want, so you're saying you just don't want to see people crying?
No,
And what I'm saying is that if you were to see that, it would just like want to bring you back to life.
That is not
there
at
you
all
go.
what I'm.
Like the worms. It's all about the worms to you. It's always been about the worms.
He does always get a little happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime we're walking around in the graveyard, right?
It's
always
not
just
the
like-
words. That's the reason is. It's because
You don't have a reason, do you?
No, I do. You don't want to look at us when we're lowering you down because you're going to start laughing.
You're stalling.
You're stalling.
Yeah.
Guys, lower me in.
Alright,
No,
There we go.
Wait. Oh, it's a nice view. I can get into this looking down
You gonna
thing.
crank it?
Let's do it.
All right.
Ready?
Oh man,
Yeah.
go straight.
1, 2, 3.
I'm stuck.
I heard you had a lot of wives.
Yeah. I don't love any of them, no.
You're gonna love me, Camille Smith the first.
I don't know, are you a horse?
Back to the graveyard. Get too old for this.
This graveyard smells like piss.
Your mama.
Excuse me? My mother is in the hospital right now. That is a very insensitive thing to say. She may end up right here.
Poof, I died. I'm here to tell you, I'm a ghost. I'm your mom. I died.
You're not gonna mess up my grave, are you? I quit.
It's your mom! Mom, feel me! Mom, I feel you. And your uncle. Don't ask questions why we do the same thing.
You! I jeopardized my marriage for you and you're not even willing to come down for me?
Ma'am, if you'd like to finish the tour. That's our show.